Welcome to Games Overboard. I'm PJ.
I'm Dan.
I'm Angie. I don't know why I'm always laughing.
I don't know. Hey, it shows you're having fun.
Just happy to be here.
I think it's our
head bob in the
head
beginning.
bobbing.
Yeah,
Yes.
with the synchronized head bobbing
yes,
every
that's the
time.
word.
Is just...
I couldn't think of the word.
Has to be. It has to be.
It's the
So from this album, titled Slow Mo, there's the song "Death of a Raver."
Yeah.
And I was watching Tokyo Vice the other day because season 2 just started, and the song he samples in it is in Tokyo Vice. I'm like, oh my god, it's the real song.
And now that's stuck in my head. Great, cool.
You're welcome.
That was such a good album.
Oh yeah, both of their albums, both of David Gledhill's albums are just awesome.
Slow-mo was great.
Awesome.
And of course, his self-titled Gledhill, that album was great.
Yeah. For those who watch Tokyo Vice and don't know what we're talking about, this is the song Death of a Raver. Just gonna play the opening because it's all you need to know and you'll recognize the song. And then he does his thing over top of it, but... Okay, so anyways.
Now that we're done with that,
Yeah, now that we're done,
Yeah, now it's really stuck in my head, dick.
you're welcome. That's actually mostly why I did it.
Just to get it stuck in my head even more, you're an ass.
it's like Flight of Dragons all over again.
Dear God.
We got some good comments about that
Did
one.
we?
Mostly from Carrie from our Wingspan episode.
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, so...
You bought some expansions.
yeah, we bought some
We got the base
expansions.
game too.
We
Yeah.
did. We got it all.
Yeah.
All came as a package.
I want it all.
No,
And I want it now.
you can't have it.
Well, fuck that. I'm just going to leave.
Do you have a structured
Go ahead.
settlement
Do you need cash now?
called JG Wentworth?
877 cash now.
My God, my own thing is being used against me. What is going on? I've corrupted you too. That's what's going
Hey,
on.
you know what?
What?
Life is a highway.
Oh, son of a bitch! You know, I liked that song until that stupid fucking Cars movie.
The original version played at work today.
Did you think of me?
Of course I did. How could I not?
I like that version. Not that.
The Rascal Flatts version.
Fuck that version. Shut it, PJ. Oh my God, I'm going to throw something at you.
Don't.
I'll throw the broken microphone at your face. How's that?
Anyway.
So as promised last week, we are talking about Raiders of the North Sea.
And it's 2 expansions.
And it's 2 expansions, because we already talked about Raiders of the North Sea. Now we're just mostly talking about
The 2 expansions.
the Field of Fame.
Yeah, Field of Fame expansion.
And the Hall of Heroes.
Yes.
Hall of Heroes. I can never remember Hall of Heroes. Probably because I didn't open that box or anything. So
No.
Probably.
yeah.
I figured you would have. They've been here for weeks. I figured you would have opened them and looked at them at some point, but clearly.
Trying to go over
that
the-
involves coming down the stairs with a broken foot, though. So I'm like,
Yeah, you've been using that excuse for how many months now, PJ?
Since before Christmas.
That's right.
it's almost like that's when that happened. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's been far too long, everybody. You know this.
Hopefully not too much longer, though.
I hope not.
You'd like to wear 2 shoes.
Yeah. Especially in the past couple days. My feet
Yeah.
have been pretty wet and cold from the snow.
So when you get that other shoe back on, I can start calling you Little Goody Two Shoes.
You should just put a bag over it. Just tie a flat.
I actually have a
You-
waterproof sleeve. It feels almost like a balloon, like that latexy feel, and so we used it when we went to Disney for the hot tub and stuff. I would just slide it up over my boot and climb in the hot tub. So, yeah,
Nice.
anyone
I
who
know.
breaks their leg or their arm, but you want to use a tub or anything, they work. Found that out.
PJ approved.
Yep.
Is that your endorsement?
That's it. That's my
Yeah.
5-star review
Yeah.
right there. It works. 5 stars.
I mean, that's what you usually find at Amazon anyway. It works.
Yep. Raiders of the North Sea.
Raiders of the North Sea. Yeah, we actually, when we went to a band competition, we got this at seventh
Seal.
Yeah,
No.
outside Philly.
Was it Seal? No.
Was it? It was
Dimension.
Seventh Dimension.
Seventh Dimension.
Seventh Dimension
Sorry,
Gaming
Seventh
Guild,
Seal is a movie.
Yeah.
Seventh Dimension. Yes.
Yeah, we got this, and the 2 expansions. It was like $60 or $65 on consignment.
Yeah,
like, and
it
the
was-
people literally did not even open.
Which is incredible because like
Yeah. So they opened.
it's $60 for the base game alone,
Right.
You know.
They opened the main game. They opened the base game. It looks like they looked at it, didn't even want to bother with it.
Well, no, the base game, everything was punched out and everything.
Wow.
But both of the expansions, one of the expansions was still wrapped, but they were both
Yeah.
like not even touched.
Yeah. Yeah, something similar happened. I think I said this on the pod before with my Firefly copy. My sister Laura bought it for me for Christmas or birthday, Christmas, and
One of those things.
she bought it off eBay for dirt cheap. And the guy's like, I opened it up, I saw everything, I said nope, and I shut the box.
I feel like that's how. So when we were there, that's where we got Dino Island, and I feel like
Dino
the people
Island felt the same way.
It was either the same person that consigned them there, but they felt the same way because all like the base game stuff had been punched out and touched, but the
expansion.
the totally liquid expansion, no, they didn't touch any
they
of it.
noped right out of that one.
The only thing that was missing was like for that there was a slap bracelet,
Yeah,
like
for the
first
first
player
player.
thing.
Yeah.
That's all that was missing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
garbage. Yeah, don't need that.
That's
It's
kinda
fine
what I thought.
because we got the coins.
We established this last week.
I know. I think we've established this like quite a few episodes already.
Yeah.
I just like grabbing that one in.
Again, we established this last week. It's not going to get to me.
We still need to figure that out too. But
Yeah.
we need to be done with expansions for a while. I think
I agree. We do need to be done with
we need to get
expansions for
into
a bit.
some regular
New
games.
territory.
A full game.
I mean, we did do that with.
Worm span.
Yes, I couldn't think of Span for some reason. I got Worm, but I was like Spire. That's not right.
I was really hoping that I dug into your brain and you were going to say, like, the Flight of the Dragons game, but no.
I'd never give you the satisfaction.
I want you to know, though,
Uh-huh.
that someone on YouTube feels the same way I do because they did a mashup of the Daredevil theme and the Flight of Dragons theme, and they fit perfectly.
Did anybody comment about our wingspan?
No.
I know Jamie's not listening, but we should just kind of throw that one at him.
Yeah.
Like, Jamie, listen to this. I think we got
We need to find some reason to interview him again.
a like $1 million idea right here. We're gonna break a lot of wind on this.
He said he really enjoys coming on the show. I'm not sure if he's just being polite or not, but
We need to get him on the show when I can be here
I know,
because I
right?
have not
yeah.
been able to participate, and that ticks me off.
I know.
So I'm excited to have him back on the show again. And I told him, like, next time we have a good idea as a discussion topic, like, we'll send you an invite. And he's looking forward to it. He said
Game ideas.
that's his job. Game ideas.
You know, if we don't want to go with the span, we could also call it Windbreaker.
Yeah, you said that.
Did I say that
Yeah,
already?
you said that last week.
Fuck balls.
Dan is just full of, like...
This isn't working. So let me tell you something. The
That's
other day,
never
Dan,
working.
this is an audio format. No one knows what you just pointed
No one
My-
knows
my
that you
head.
just pointed to your temple and rubbed
mind,
your head.
my mind is not working. So the other day at work, my blood pressure was so high that I couldn't even function on the goddamn computer properly. I fucked up things that I never fuck up. And I was instructed
The
by my
mouse
boss.
is on his head.
I was instructed by my boss to sit down and don't stand back up. My blood pressure was that bad.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, last time I took it, her boss kept yelling at me saying I should be dead.
They all said you should be dead.
It was pretty fucking bad.
I mean, we've been saying that to him for like 20 years now, but
I've been saying that for the
now
last 4 years.
medical experts are starting to catch on.
Well, I'm what they would call an anomaly.
There's a board game called that.
Of course there is.
All right, so a brief rundown of how the game works in case you haven't listened to our last.
Well, technically, they're playing it.
Yeah,
That's right. If you haven't played our last podcast,
yeah. If you didn't listen to the last time we talked about Raiders,
It's great.
it's a really good,
Thank you,
really
Tony.
easy to learn worker placement game.
Do I look like a fucking tiger?
No comment.
Claw you to death.
I plead the fifth.
And for people new to the show, it's always good to reiterate, we don't teach the game, we just kind of talk about how it plays a little bit. If you want to learn how it plays, watch a YouTube video.
It's not hard.
No, it's not. The big gimmick is kind of a harsh word, but like the big thing that sets this game different from others is what you do is, for most worker placement games, you put a worker down on a spot and you get whatever's at that spot. In this case, you put a worker down on a spot, but now you don't have any more workers left, so you have to take a worker off the board and you get stuff at that spot too. I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's like the penny things. Give a penny, take a penny.
Yeah.
Except they're meeples.
Also, yeah.
And just remember, as long as you're my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. He.
While Dan makes a terrible joke, and by also quoting a song, he says it because there are black, white, and gray meeples.
Yeah.
I keep you on your toes.
And you can only do certain things with certain color.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
You start with the black ones, and you can only use them in the town that you start in.
And on the harbors.
And yeah, the closest places to raid.
Yeah.
That's right, to have us.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
While playing tonight, PJ and I kept doing the New England Haba just to piss off Angie.
It's annoying.
It was fantastic.
It's annoying.
Annoying.
Sure is.
That's
Go
right.
get your coffee.
I don't like coffee, but tell you what, give me about like a half hour, I'll start up the car. I had such a hard time understanding people when I went up to Boston so many years
It's
ago.
not what we're talking about.
I never had any issue when we were in Boston.
Boston?
Boston.
Yeah,
Is that your car? Oh, yes, that's my car. Yeah, okay. Yes, that's what a cop said to me as he was coming by trying to see if my car had any money in the parking meter.
Okay, so you are raiding harbors.
That's right, Habas.
Monasteries, fortresses,
Outposts. And then
collecting loot.
Fields of Fame adds in township.
A town, yes,
Townships.
a township.
You're fighting Jarls in Fields of Fame.
Yes, that I felt overwhelmed before we actually fought them because one of the townships had 2 Jarls. And I wasn't touching that shit.
Nobody did because that one was left, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was the only thing
no
left.
one went there. Which is kind of funny. It's like, that place is too protected. We're just...
Yeah, we're
Hold
they
on
are
a second.
fine. They can stay right there.
You've got 2 Jarls? Fuck off. Not doing that. Hey guys, well, we got a little break here.
Oh my god,
I
we haven't
believe
even
it's-
talked about the fucking game.
There isn't a break. We're in the middle of a conversation.
Oh,
There
let's
were
take a break.
several breaks
Let's
before this.
take a break.
I was even going to ask, are we going to do a dark story? And like,
Yeah. Yeah, no,
instead
we
there's just awkward silence forever that I'm going to have to cut.
So,
When did you ask that?
No, I was going to ask because there's a very long awkward silence I'm going to be cutting out so the listeners won't hear that.
Well, now they know.
They do.
And knowing's half the battle.
G.I.
G.I.
Joe.
Joe.
Thank you. So tonight's dark story, guys,
so
is
defeated.
called...
I feel like we were in the middle of talking about something.
Okay, fine. We'll do this
Hostage negotiations or something.
Yes,
I don't know.
God.
later. Is that what
No,
we're doing?
start it now.
No,
Go.
okay, fine. It's called Death Delayed. Bum, bum, bum.
It's the story of Dan's life.
Yes! I don't know how it happens, just like this girl doesn't know how it happens either.
Oh boy.
Helen never thought that her decision to travel by plane would save her life.
Did the train crash?
No.
Train, not plane, dumbass.
I'm not deaf, woman.
Yes, you are.
No, shut the hell up. No, the train did not crash.
Did a car crash?
No.
Did another plane crash?
Did a bus crash?
No and no.
Was there a crash?
No.
Well, then what are we doing here?
Did her house catch on fire?
No.
Was there a shooting at her house?
Was she eaten by a lion?
Was she eaten by a tiger?
Was she eaten by a bear?
Oh my!
How about a jaguar?
That's an astounding.
Ooh, a mountain lion.
A cougar.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! No, on all accounts.
Was it a rabid dog?
No.
Was she eaten?
No, she was not. She's alive.
Was she attacked by a raccoon?
No. No.
How about a possum?
A pack of otters.
Let's not get into the otters. He's still a little butthurt about the otters.
Don't you fucking talk about my otters. No.
That's a whole otter story.
Oh, Jesus Christ, not this again.
Was it an entire family of squirrels?
No.
Rabid cats?
We ought to stay on track
Oh,
here.
Jesus Christ, PJ.
We had no otter choice.
Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it.
Well, beavers, damn it.
Son of a bitch.
That's an otter animal.
Oh, Jesus Christ, PJ.
They do it in otter way.
They're from an otter river.
I feel like we've taken this a little too far.
You guys can think about this for a little bit.
Let's move on to an otter topic.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is punishment. It's fucking punishment. I swear to God.
So Fields of Fame adds the township aspect of it to
Being
it, and the
punished for an otter
Jarls.
life.
Oh, for fuck's sake, PJ.
It has the townships and the Jarls.
Jarl.
And then the Hall of Heroes adds the meadery.
Which one comes with the player mat?
The Hall of
'Cause the
Heroes.
Hall of Heroes.
That
Yes.
is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hall of Heroes comes with this player mat where you can like lay out your crew, and there's a little spot to put your resources and your worker meeple.
And
It's-
the whole point of that was so when you raid something, you put a quest down.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you go to the meat hall, you can either complete a quest, or you can get somebody from the selection there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So then at the top of your thing, there's a space for you to put each one
Yeah.
so
to keep track of how many
both-
victory points you get.
both expansions add a whole new board to the game. It's to the game proper. For Hall of Heroes, you get a section that goes at the bottom of the original board that gives you the meadery. It gives you a place to put one of the workers that you can now travel to the meadery. You get a section that gives you 3 crewmen that you could recruit. And of course, just like your regular deck, you could get heroes that are placed in there at random. And when you when you recruit one of those, you also get something else. You could get
You get mead or you get
mead
silver.
or silver
Or both.
or both. And that mead, which when we played it the first time, when you and I played,
We didn't
use
do
it.
that.
But this time around, we actually used it, and it was pretty beneficial. The more mead that you get, the stronger your people go. Your crews gets. So basically, you get them drunk, and it gives them an extra hit point.
Which I notice is common in a lot of games. Like Dungeon Fighter also has something like that where you can like give someone a beer and they won't take damage that round.
Do you get to ask them if they want a nodder one?
So that was the girliest laugh I've ever heard from you, PJ.
Stop it! You're making me laugh.
Are you gonna wait yourself?
Oh, you're so bad. So she's glad she decided to take the plane.
Yes.
Is she actually like flying in a plane?
I'll say it again. Helen never thought that her decision to travel by plane would save her life.
So she chose to fly by plane, travel by plane. Did she actually travel by plane?
No.
Okay. The plane got delayed.
No.
This doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's gonna be a stupid one.
No, you gotta think. You gotta think of all the things that could happen
No, I'm thinking.
before you even get on that stupid fucking tube.
tube.
Did
The
somebody
plane.
blow up the airport?
I mean,
No!
It is called Dark Stories. So.
Right.
That's
It
true.
was another option.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Hey, we should make a drinking game out of this episode. Every time I say that, you guys got to take a drink.
Or every time we say an otter.
Otter or for fuck's sake.
Oh,
I've
it
said
was
that
an
once
otter
before.
for fuck's sake.
God damn it.
How are we gonna weasel our way out of this one?
I'm sure we'll find an otter way.
Listeners, I am staring daggers into PJ right now.
Doesn't seem to be bothering him. He's not bleeding.
He's not phased. I've done this a lot.
Yeah.
This is like part of our friendship.
Otter threats have been made.
Oh,
against
Jesus
me.
Christ!
Just an otter one and a long series.
And an otter one, and an otter one, and an otter one.
They just keep coming.
So she chose to fly by plane.
But it doesn't say that. But he said she didn't actually fly on the plane.
No, exactly. She didn't. She just chose to. Which means that the thing she was going to do instead of the plane, like, ended badly. This is like Final Destination. Is it like Final Destination?
Which one?
Any of them.
I mean, that's the first one.
The first one is the plane, yeah.
And in my opinion, the only good one.
Yeah.
But no.
Okay.
Is anyone else still traumatized every time you ride behind a truck
Yep.
hauling logs?
I know,
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though you know a log can never bounce that high,
Right.
you know, but
Yeah.
Still.
so it's not a Final Destination
No.
scenario where like she didn't get on the plane, then the plane blew up.
No.
Does
Because it
anything
wouldn't
happen
have-
to the plane?
Then how would that make sense?
Well,
It saved her life.
yeah, like
because she was going to travel
like
by plane.
yeah, maybe she was like, well, I'm not gonna take the bus. I'll take a plane. Then the bus, blows up. Like it's speed or something. Bomb on bus.
No.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Why are you getting mad at us for asking you these things? Like, this is the whole freaking point.
All right. I'll dial it back.
Shoot the hostage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't forget that otter one over there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There's an otter bomb.
No, it's not a speed situation. Or speed 2.
Oh man. Okay, so
Was there an otter one after Speed 2?
I fucking hope not.
whoa.
Yes, that's what Keanu says too.
So
Best-
nothing happened to the plane.
Best
Nothing happened
line
to the
in the
plane.
Matrix.
Nothing happened to the plane. Nothing happened to the airport.
No, nothing happened to the plane or the airport.
Did
But her life was saved.
did something
Yes, her
did
life was
something
saved.
happen where she was supposed to be going?
Literally or
No.
metaphorically?
No, literally.
Okay. Her life was literally saved. Because she decided to fly by plane.
Uh-huh.
Did she have some kind of health situation?
Yes.
And she had a heart attack on the plane, and there was a doctor on board. And someone said, "Is there a doctor on the plane?"
No.
And some guy stood up and said, "Yes, I am a doctor."
No.
Hmm.
Surely you can't be serious.
Don't call me Shirley.
I don't know.
I am serious.
She has a medical issue.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, you could say she had a medical issue.
Wait, no. I was supposed to do the dark story because you pulled this crap on us last week. No. Hold on. You just backtracked. You said, yes, she had a medical issue. Now you're like,
yeah.
oh, you can say
you
that.
could definitely say she had a medical issue.
No, because you straight up lied to us last week.
Was it a mental health issue?
So
No.
it's not a Karen situation.
No, it's not a Karen situation.
Was it her heart?
No.
Was it her brain?
No.
Was it her lungs?
No.
Was it her nose?
On all
Was
accounts,
it,
no.
was it her vagina?
Virginia?
Was it her back?
It doesn't say exactly what part of her body.
Oh, God, no. Not this again.
So is it something that, like, going on the plane helped, like, cabin pressure?
No.
Was it her ears?
No.
Going on the plane saved her.
No. Her decision to travel by plane saved her.
She never goes on the plane.
She never makes it on the plane. But nothing happened to the plane.
Does she hurt herself at the airport and get transferred to a hospital in an ambulance, and they find something wrong with her that they can fix?
I mean, they
find
something...
an otter problem with her.
Oh,
at the
Jesus Christ,
hospital.
PJ! They find something wrong with her
At the hospital.
at the airport.
Does she have a seizure?
No. I want to give you guys hints, but it would make it too easy. What's the worst thing to do when you're going... What? Okay,
Did she vomit?
no. What's
Did she piss her pants?
No. What's one of the most uncomfortable things to do when going through the airport?
I don't know, I've never...
Taking your shoes off at security?
It has to do with security, yes.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I've never flown, so this is hard.
Okay. So you gotta take your shoes off.
Uh-huh.
Was that it?
Nope.
Something with her feet?
Not her feet. No.
Was it something with the x-ray scan?
Yes.
They didn't know why she swallowed that fly.
Perhaps she'll die. No.
Dang it.
Not a fly.
So they saw something on the x-ray.
Oh, she swallowed something.
No.
Dang it.
No.
Did she
but
shove
yes,
something up her
they
vagina?
found... No, she didn't shove anything up her vagina. They did find something on the x-ray scan, though.
Did she have a tumor?
A tumor.
No.
It's not a
It's
tumor.
not a tumor. What would make
her heart's 3 sizes too small.
No, she's not the Grinch.
Did she have a piece of shrapnel in her?
From the war.
Not from the war, but yes.
What?
They found something inside her.
Well, yeah, we established that.
Was
She's
she pregnant?
No.
It's a different kind of parasite.
It's not a parasite.
Oh, okay.
Is it metal?
It is metal. Heavy metal! No, it's metal, though.
Did she swallow a spoon?
She didn't swallow anything.
Did she shove a spoon up her vagina?
Why are you going with putting things up your vagina?
How?
Did she shove it up an otter place?
No! Damn it!
Oh, no.
Okay, you guys are getting a
What
little
is happening?
warmer. So let's continue
Is
with...
it metal?
It's metal, yes.
metal.
It's metal.
What metal things would she not know?
Was there a bullet in her?
No, there wasn't a bullet in her.
She recently has surgery and there's a scalpel in her or something.
That's exactly what it was.
Okay.
They okay, you got it. Jesus fucking Christ, that was random. Yeah. a few days
Well, you
earlier.
literally heard my train of thought. I'm like, well, what's something
Yes!
metal that...
So a few days earlier, Helen had been operated on. Before boarding the plane, she had to go through the metal detector, which kept going off, despite the fact that she had removed everything metal she had on. After an x-ray examination, it was discovered that the doctors had left a scalpel inside her body. If Helen had not discovered it in time, she would have died for sure.
Can I just tell you that the entire way here, he was telling me that he had the dark story for tonight and that we would never guess it?
It's true. It's true.
Just wait till next week. I have one ready. You're going to hate it.
Well,
You're really gonna...
I'm already gonna hate
You're gonna
it.
hate
Yes.
it. Let's talk about each expansion individually.
Yes.
So let's start with the Mead one. What's it called? I forget again.
Hall of Heroes.
Hall of Heroes. What do we think as that as that expansion? Because like most people are just gonna buy one expansion at a time, right? So
Probably, yeah.
if we just buy that one, plug it into the game, and play, how do you feel about it?
So this one brings back a lot of replayability while you're still doing the game. So in the base game, once you hit a harbor or a settlement or anything like that, you hit it once, you can't go back to it. What this allows, besides giving you new characters in your card deck, and giving you ways to bolster their strength, it also gives you the ability to put on a quest on top.
But that
of
doesn't
those.
let you go back to the harbor.
It doesn't let you go back to the harbor.
You go to the Mead Hall.
You go to the Mead Hall. They
to
put a
complete the quest.
Yeah.
But it still allows you to continue to use those sections that would otherwise be a one and done. You can't go back there ever again.
And the thing it took a while for me to wrap my head around is that when you raid, you use your crewmates in your ship
right
to complete the quest.
Right.
For these quest tokens, it's characters from your hand.
Right, it's what you have in your hand.
Yeah.
And then you have to discard
And you
them.
have to discard. So what you're doing with that is you're using both. Basically, you're using everything you have at your disposal.
Yeah. Which makes the game longer
Yes.
because of it.
Well,
It does.
you're using the cards in your hand to get because they all give you some type of plunder or silver or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like that.
So instead of using those cards in your ship, which will help you with raids, you are now losing those cards to get quests. So it does make the game longer, which
Right.
But
some
it also
people
gets
are,
you, but it yields you more
but
points.
it
in the
gives
end.
you lots more points, lots more
Yeah.
supplies and things like that.
Right, but you're also going through more cards. So in a base game,
sure, yeah.
you're not going through that entire deck. Even if you have a full 4-person game going on, you're not going through that entire deck. Because you're going to hit one of those game-ending scenarios, like we did the first time we played.
Yeah.
when
which
I
was-
also won.
Yeah, you won, but I took out all the Valkyries, and that's what made us...
Back in that otter game.
Yeah, the otter game that we played with us. And then it also comes with because you always play with 4 of the reputation cards too. So once you acquire 3 of
The same type of
the
quest.
same type of quest, there's like 3 or 4 types.
3 types. There's
types.
kill, not track. It's a map picture. I forget what it stands for though. And then there's steal.
Yes. So once you acquire 3 of those, you get to pick one of the 4 reputation tiles,
Yeah.
and that gives you
And
what?
that
It
gives you a boost,
Yeah,
too.
it gives you something. Like the one I picked gave me 3 cards, and
And the one I picked,
yeah,
which increases your strength in raids. So I really like that. I think that's really cool.
Now, is it that one that gives you the extra player?
Each expansion adds
expansion
an
gives you an
extra
extra
player.
Oh, that's right. They both give you
Yeah,
an
so if you
extra
buy just one expansion, the game goes from 4 to 5 players. If you have both expansions, you
You
go
go
up
to
to
6.
6.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. I do like it when games give you that extra player or two when you buy that expansion. It gives you a reason to
have more people
have
over.
more. Yeah, it gives you a reason to play again, play with a bigger group.
Yeah, and the turns are quick enough too that it wouldn't really affect things that much.
No, it goes pretty quick.
So that's Hall of Heroes in a nutshell. Pretty solid expansion. I really like it.
Yeah.
What?
No, this is me in a nutshell. Oh no, how did I get in this nutshell?
Yeah,
On the field.
It definitely is a good one. Like,
Yeah.
it adds some good aspects
Yeah.
too.
It does, and if
to make it feel like you're doing more
Mm-hmm.
and getting more at the end.
And for me, if you only get to choose, if you only decide to get one expansion for this, I would choose that one. To
Yeah.
be completely
I was
honest.
going to save this discussion for the end, but if we're going to talk about it now, I agree. Yeah.
No,
I like this one more than
I-
Field of Fame.
that doesn't diminish
No,
the other one.
no.
at all. This Field of Fame does bring something else that's still fun.
Freaking Jarls.
Jarl. I just love saying that word. It's fun.
Did you notice how I did not go anywhere near any Jarls?
I really love, like, thematically the story that it tells of, like, if there's a Jarl there, you don't want to go there. You know, it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
you better be pretty goddamn confident.
yeah,
in
like,
your crew.
oh no, can I please just go over there and attack those people
Well, it's like when you
again?
play the base game and you're like, oh, there's Valkyries there.
Yeah, like, oh no, the Valkyries, I'm gonna lose someone for sure.
Well,
This
and
one-
then this we didn't have very many that didn't have at least one Valkyrie too.
Yeah, right.
Like they came out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So for the other expansion now, the Field of Fame. Again, you're getting a new portion of the board added on, and it gives you a new tracker as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the tracker is your fame, and you get fame by doing things such as killing Jarls, and that's not the. I'm sorry, what? And that's not the only thing you can do. You can either capture them. Well, subdue them, I guess, is what it's called.
You can either kill, subdue, or flee.
Right. And the only way to get fame is by killing them.
Yeah.
But if you can't take them on, you can flee. But fleeing, you're actually going to lose something.
Yeah, you're gonna lose some fame.
You're going to either lose fame or you're going to lose one of your victory points.
Yep.
And if you're fighting more than one, and you decide to you have to flee both of them, you can't.
Yeah, you can't just...
You can't like subdue one or kill one and then flee the other one. You can't do that. You
I
have
thought
to
you
go in
could.
order. No,
No.
you have to go in order.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have to go in order.
See, we only came up against 2 of them that last spot that we just said, fuck this. We're not touching that. So the cool thing about this is you now have wound tokens.
Yeah, this was a really interesting mechanism.
This brought this is something completely different than what we've seen in even the base game in the last.
I feel like it complicated it
I don't think it complicated it
a little.
much, especially since we played it wrong and then realized,
Well, I told you that that's not how that worked, but you
Yeah.
didn't believe me. So
what it does is when you go against a Jarl and you decide to take them on, their health points will tell you how much they have, but that's how much damage they're going to do to you. That's how many wounds your crew is going to take. If your crew only has 6 health points between all of them, and your Jarl is going to deal out 6 points of damage, everybody's taking a wound, and now you don't have strength to fight anything else. But if you subdue them, and you have the silver for it, you can take that Jarl and put them into your ship. But you have to be able to pay what their price is.
The silver, yeah.
The silver as if you were getting a new
and you still have to take the wounds.
and you still take the wounds.
And so what wounds mean is, because we haven't really fully explained that yet, is let's just say, like Dan said, a Jarl has 6 hit points. His strength is 6. So you take these wound tokens equal to 6 and divvy them amongst your crew that's fighting him. And each wound token now takes away from the strength of the Viking that it's on. So if you have, like for me, example, I had 2 Vikings who they had 3 hit points each, and they each had 3 wound tokens on them, so they dealt 0 damage to anyone else that they were fighting.
Right, they're not dead, but they're not gonna.
Yeah,
do any
it's not like a Valkyrie where it removes them from your ship, but
They're
they don't.
They're gonna lay there and look at you and say, "Oh, maybe another time."
Fuck you guys.
An otter classic joke.
Fuck off, PJ. I'm glad you find me.
I do like that the wound tokens are little like blood drops.
Yeah, little drops of blood.
They're cool.
They're
made of like laser cut wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to fix the one.
Yeah, one of them got split. that was interesting.
It was half the thickness of the rest.
Yep.
Not even because it was a really thin piece.
It was a really thin piece.
Field of Fame was good. I enjoyed it. But if I had to buy one, it wouldn't be that one. It would be Hall of Heroes.
So after playing it for the first time with both
Mm-hmm.
of the expansions put together, I don't think I'd want to play it without either of them.
I agree. Like, it does feel like a pretty good working, complete game
It
with
does.
everything in there together.
It does. And these are the only 2 expansions that there are for this particular game.
Yeah.
So
and it's nice that they add to the board. You don't have to like add something else into.
Or a different board. Or
Yeah,
something.
Right.
You don't have to change boards. Like you literally just put it right next to it or
Yeah.
right below it.
Yeah, I like the modularity of it. It's of course you need a bigger space to play.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wish we had more space up on the table.
Yeah,
'cause
I mean, we
it
could have
did-
made
it-
space, but
It was a little cramped. But it was still really cool to see the whole thing put together
yeah.
with the expansions, all the pieces out. And on both of these expansions, the pieces are pretty good quality.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like the base game.
Um,
Yeah,
The only thing cardboard is really the quest things and
the quest tokens and all
Yeah.
that, yeah.
yeah, which are just like what are those other ones that you?
Yeah, the people that you... Yeah, what are they called? I don't know.
I don't know.
If only the box was nearby that we could check.
I know. Offering tiles.
The offering tiles.
Yeah.
yeah, that screwed me. I should have gone for those more.
Yeah, it did screw you because I freaking
Yeah, you
mopped
just
the floor with you with those.
What was
and I
gonna
beat
say?
PJ by 1 point.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know, PJ.
Oh,
what are you gonna say?
There are like there's at least one other mini expansion, which is a solo AI deck
Oh yeah.
that you can buy. Yeah, so it gives you like a fake opponent to go against.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
hear it's really good.
There's a bunch of other like North
Yeah.
Sea ones too.
Yeah, there are sequels to Raiders of the North Sea.
There's like one that was like.
There's Kingdoms of the North Sea, I
Yeah.
think. Viscounts of the
Isn't there
West
some like
Kingdom.
explorers or something?
Yeah, there's an Explorers game.
Explorers, yeah.
I can look it up if you
Yeah.
really want me to.
So, yeah, they have quite a series of stuff right now for this.
Yeah, but for the Raiders of the North Sea, I think this is a pretty complete set. It doesn't feel like you're missing anything.
Yeah. There is a really good digital version of this game, too, that you can get on Android and iPhone and all that.
Oh, yeah?
There's a
Yeah,
collector's
yeah.
box.
Ooh, collectors.
Different
You get
townsfolk.
new cards,
Mm-hmm.
which is really nice. I mean, you get new tokens. You get the Mead tokens, and you get the Jarl tokens. That's really the only thing
Yeah.
that these two add. Just a
Yeah.
few extra tokens.
Nice wooden pieces.
Yeah, really nice wooden pieces. Pretty good quality. There's really nothing, like, spectacular that it adds besides a little bit of more gameplay element.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and
And-
the quest cards are just like the offerings, like the thick
Yeah.
cardboard.
Yeah, the thick card
and-
stock. And,
Oh, and you
no,
do get like
cardboard.
the +5 like silver and plunder.
The multiplier tokens.
Yeah, the multiplier tokens
Yeah,
with
and that's
That's
really
nice.
that's really
Top
nice
heroes,
because
yeah.
you do have those two extra people that can play. So
Yeah, so resources will be short.
right.
yeah,
And that's something like the extra board pieces add more spots. So guaranteed, like, you'll have somewhere to go, something to do on your turn, which is good. So I do appreciate all that. My only real complaint is the red and the orange look real similar
Yeah, they do.
when they're sitting side by side.
they do.
They do.
That's it though. Like, that's my
Yeah,
biggest.
because otherwise they're pretty much
Yeah.
like the blue and the purple probably are a little close to.
They're
but
close, but there's enough.
there's enough of a.
Yeah, there's enough difference there that I could easily tell. The red and the
You can
orange.
easily tell one from an otter.
I could. Anyone else have, like, is there anything that didn't quite click for you two? For me, it was just the orange and the red color. Like, I was not a fan of.
That would be the. I mean, if I had to have a gripe, that would be it.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing. I think everything works together really nicely. They didn't go crazy with anything, adding all of these. You know, they didn't have to add a whole bunch of new game mechanics, a whole bunch of rules.
They didn't overcomplicate it.
Yeah, it's not complicated at all. It's just, hey, here's one other thing you can do. And again, like when we played Hall of Heroes the first time, you don't have to do it. It's
No.
not going to change the game. It's not going to diminish what you get out of it. Here's just another option for you to go with.
Yeah, like I raided a township, but I stayed away from those freaking Jarls.
Yeah, that's how, at some point, I brought this up before, at some point I want to do Champions of Midgard, which is another worker placement Viking game. And the expansions, again, they don't change the game a lot. They're just like, hey, here's this now, you know?
All right, well, when we play that game, maybe we can listen to Diggy Diggy Hole.
If you haven't heard Diggy Diggy Hole yet,
Jesus Christ.
you don't know what you're missing. I'm just telling you.
God.
It's gonna be the next Flight of Dragons.
It's a classic.
Oh, God.
It's a modern. It's a
How-
modern classic.
How would you feel if you went into a fucking airport and they stopped you? They're like, yeah, metal detector keeps going off. So they give you an x-ray. They're like, you got a fucking scalpel in your fucking
Vagina?
stomach. Why are you obsessed with vaginas? Are you trying to tell me something?
It's just
So-
another option.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
On, I think it's Paramount. There's a documentary and a biopic.
Is it about otters?
Or
Yep.
vaginas.
It's about Dr. Death.
Is it about otters'
Oh, yeah.
vaginas?
Joshua Jackson plays him
Okay.
in the biopic. And then there's a documentary too, but
Talking about Pacey Witter, Joshua Jackson.
okay.
Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, I knew he was in Dawson's Creek. I had no idea what his character name was.
name
I've
is
never
Pacey
seen
Witter.
the show. Okay.
Like, yeah, sure.
He'll always be Peter from Fringe for me.
That was just an otter thing that he did.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
This is a great show. Lance Reddick and John Noble.
Oh, God. Lance Reddick, that man is missed.
Yeah. Dad, what are you doing? I'm putting LSD on this caterpillar.
And John Noble did a fantastic job in Arkham Knight as the Scarecrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't know that was
I
him?
did not know that was him.
Light bulb.
He was in one episode of The Boys, too.
Was he?
Yeah.
I haven't really watched The Boys.
Have your eyes recovered from the crying you were doing a little bit ago?
I know. I was laughing so hard.
It was so great. I want to do it another time.
Oh,
We
Jesus
will.
fucking Christ. God damn you people.
You could do it too.
No. I refuse.
Because then he'll just be another brick in the wall.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I was trying to think of something, but it just wasn't coming to me. I'll think of something another time.
Yeah.
And people wonder why my blood pressure is so high.
It's gotta be for an otter reason.
Can't,
than
yeah, it
this.
can't be for any otter reason. We're gonna break him.
I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm just gonna have a fucking stroke.
You're probably lucky you haven't already.
That's what you tell me.
You're saving it for another time.
Oh, God damn.
All right, so
Mm-hmm.
announcement though.
Oh.
I have officially set up through a streaming app that I got. I have set up like a template for multi-cameras for a live stream.
Nice.
So all we have to do is load that template, boom, it knows where to put all the screens and everything on the computer screen, where the chat goes. So if we want to do a live stream at any time, like, we're pretty much ready to go instantly. We'll go live on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously.
Sweet.
So listeners, at some point, I really want to do this. I want to do a live stream.
Do Instagram too.
Yeah.
If we ever get any freaking followers, now that you
Started doing
We
stuff.
actually have been getting some we've gotten quite a bit of people like finding our stuff, liking pictures, things like that. So we're getting there.
It'll be an otter way.
Oh, my God.
An otter way to get our name out there.
You two are just trying to fucking kill me, aren't you?
He just dropped that one in my lap.
So if you guys would like to see me get frustrated in real time...
It's entertaining.
It is.
You can see us shiver right now. It's cold down here.
I'm fine.
Just you're a freak.
No contest to that.
So everyone,
You had no other choice but to agree.
yeah. If you're interested in seeing a live stream, let us know. I really want to get one going though.
We need, you know what? We need to
Sorry,
do one
I
of
was talking
Helix.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I really want to do one of Helix.
Yeah, we talked to Garrett last time we were in, and he's pretty gung-ho about having us in there to do some stuff.
The only person I knew there was Garrett.
But yeah, it's
He was the otter guy there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the otter guy. Well, no, actually, you know what? He did hire an otter guy
he did.
to help.
Ah.
Yeah, to help him
Yep.
out. Yeah.
And
He hired
That's
an
always a
otter
good
guy.
sign, actually.
Yep.
When you have
Yeah.
to hire other otter people.
Yeah.
He comes in on
You got to
Saturdays.
get otter people on your crew. And
God damn you guys!
That's a whole otter issue.
Oh, for fuck's sake, PJ!
thank you.
And that'll do for this week, everyone. Email us at gamesoverboard@gmail.com
Fucking hate you guys.
or visit us at gamesoverboard.com, where you can find our other shows,
Don't you mean our otter shows?
our otter shows. Read our bios, see pictures of us if that's what you want to do.
Did you ever put mine up?
You never sent me one.
Oh, she had made one up, didn't she?
I don't think so. Well, she did for that presentation.
Yeah.
Do you want us to just put that up?
Sure.
Okay. And okay.
They'll get on there and be like, there's an otter person on there. Where is
Oh, come on! Stop it!
Oh my gosh. This has been great. We really need to do this in otter time, too.
Fuck off!
A lot of our YouTube videos are on our website also. There's a contact page where you can
Contact us?
contact us.
Page.
Page. Where
Thanks,
you
Porky.
can send us an email.
You can contact us in a lot of otter ways.
Like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We have a Reddit page, which is just reddit.com/r/the Whalehouse Exorcism. So you can talk to us.
That's one of the otter podcasts.
That's one of the otter podcasts, yeah.
Just fucking break this goddamn bulb over my head. God damn it.
We should take a picture of him rolling his eyes at us as we keep doing this.
My eyes gonna start twitching, I swear to God.
He ought to practice some deep breathing or else
I know.
he's going to be in trouble there.
Yeah. He's going to be in an otter world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking punch you.
You ought to talk to someone about that.
Oh, I had to think about that one, huh? You fucker!
Do you need to take an otter one?
Thank you again, everyone, for listening. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Leave us a review on iTunes. Tell everyone. Tell your friends. Tell your mom about the podcast.
Yep.
She'll love it. I guarantee it.
Yeah. And you know what? We'll talk to you in otter time.
I'm done.
Otter. Otter. Otter.
Otter, otter,
Otter.
otter,
Otter.
Oh, for fuck's sake, guys, shut up!
otter,
Otter.
otter, otter.
You really ought to see someone.
Oh, for fuck's sake, knock it off!